room at night, like around 10, 11, 12, like a male prostitute. I wanted to calm down to see if I was overreacting about the things that I was seeing. Do you want this or not? And he said he wants from me. He knew I loved him. Then love is not a crime. I don't keep person. This way.
You know this platform is a poverty alleviation scheme for you.
At least I'm not having sex with different old women to sustain my lifestyle.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, still from Pop with Lillian, and I'm here to give you all the bass booze sponsored by Chichi and Deji. Tonight one had me speechless. Anyways, before I start today, I want to give a special shout out to Chichi, okay, for being herself, for saying the truth regardless. Like, come on, Chichi said, "Na love I love, I no keep person." And honestly, I love her for saying that, okay? You might see today's episode as, oh, maybe she's trying to shame Deji, but this is just a baby girl saying her truth, her experience, all that happened. And in return, I expected Deji to defend himself as well. Do you get? Because the both of them that was in that relationship. Anyway, let's dive in so you get the gist, okay?
What was clear to you and what was not? Because he's saying that there was a conversation had about the fact that there's no relationship.
Tonight's episode is basically about Chichi and Deji. It started with a throwback of what happened in the show where Deji had discussions with Elo Swag, Dotun, and the rest. Initially, he mentioned on how Doyin is tripping on him and went ahead to even discuss how she feels anytime that, how discussions and all that. Anyway, now moving to Chichi. That's where everything escalated. Like, it moved from 1 to 100. Housemates like Bella, Diana, and even Doyin has noticed that the energy Chichi portrays about her relationship with Deji while in the house wasn't really what Deji was giving anytime they are gathered. And Diana, being concerned, even went to meet Chichi to confirm it.
Sensing it because other housemates will ask me like, Bella, are you sure that?
Diana said, "This guy acts like he's married, I know you love DJ, but then he's too laid back." Okay, Ilga asked Diana why she said that, and Diana said she has lived in the US as well. She knows, how guys all over you, like, when they love you and how they play, maybe when they're married or not really into you. That's why she went to meet Chichi to confirm, this guy is acting some way of shady, cool, and all that. And Bella said on several occasions she had to ask Chichi, "Are you sure of what you're doing with this guy?" And even Doyin as well. But Chichi said on the case of Doyin, she saw it from a perspective of, oh, Doyin likes this guy. So whatever lie she's giving might be on a note of, I want to take your space. Do you get?
You look hot cake like this. I say something is fishy. Let's be realistic.
Chichi said even Deji himself was angry and furious, like, why will you talk to Doyin? Why are you discussing us with Doyin? And Chichi said while in the house on several occasions, even on a good day before pool party, she had to meet Deji and say, what do you think about us? What is this thing the both of us have? A kind of define what we have. And Deji assured her, saying, if I'm not into you, we won't even be having this discussion. Okay? And they all continue like that. Okay, now, after the house, post Baby Niger house, Chichi said Deji was all over, sneaking into her hotel room, 1 a.m.-ish, leaving early morning like a prostitute. I'm sorry to say that, but that was the word of Chichi. And she said initially she hasn't gotten her phone, so she didn't even know what's going on, what was happening.
I didn't really get it because he was angry. I spoke with Doyin.
She said Deji was always there in her room. But Deji, in his own defense, said he had to be with Chichi. That can we all see what happened at the stage? That on the finale, Chichi had no one to be with her. Hey. So Deji now, kind of, oh, since you have nobody, let me be there for you, He said he just had to be with Chichi, a kind of, make her happy and all that, since she had no one to be with her. So Chichi said, getting her phone, she realized that this guy is playing two-face, that this guy is shady. But anytime she brings up the topic or tries to complain, Deji makes her feel she needed therapy, that she's complaining too much. She's thinking a kind of, oh, there isn't this thing too far. Like, why you being this way? That Deji made her believe she was mad.
I was manipulated to think I had a problem. You will do something bad to me.
She said at a point she even accepted, oh, maybe something was wrong with her indeed, and even accepted, to see a therapist. Oh, that one pain me. That one is really sad. Like, fast forward to SA trip, she said while in Cape Town, DJ would sneak in, and on one fateful day, she said, you know what? Enough is enough. We can't continue this way. I have to move on. And he was like, oh, do you just want to move on that way? And she said she was actually ready to just move on, be a strong girl. And one thing led to another. He apologized. They had 3 hours conversation. Like he said, this guy always plays another script whenever he's with her. He knows the words that get to her. He knows what to say to her, But then on the outside, he acts otherwise. That's terrible.
Boy, I will tell him, stay away from me. But when he comes close, we cannot resist each other.
So Chichi said, when she said, you know what, enough is enough, enough of all this. And one thing led to the other, and she said they went into an argument, and Deji brought out his phone to start recording her at that point while she was, not having it. Which doesn't give a good impression. Anyways, on the side of Deji, he said that Chichi is lying. That Chichi is always the one saying, I can't, do without you. That Chichi always needed him. That what Chichi is saying is a lie. And he said, you know what, Chichi, you need this show, so I won't spoil your brand, because this show is like a poverty alleviation scheme for you. Guys, isn't that too harsh? Well, Chichi in return also gave, for every bags there is a booze. Chichi said, I'm not the one sleeping with married women to maintain my lifestyle.
You know what? Enough is enough.
For tonight's show, honestly, Multi-Choice needs to run Chichi her check. Like, this girl held us down for the whole of the show. Like, give it up for this babe. Anyways, don't forget to give me your honest opinion about this situation. Who is right? Who is wrong? Well, in war, all is fair. But honestly, Deji did my girl tattoo. Like, I don't like what Deji did. But feel free to tell me, what do you think? Do you think Chichi was saying too much? But for me, I feel baby girl was just telling us her truth, and I hope she heals and move on, and I hope better things happen to her. Anyways, let me hear your opinion. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that, and always on your post notification bell so that anytime I drop a post, you will know. And remember, the show is not over.
Every night, when I move to my house, every night, you're not living with me, like literally coming every night. Deji will tell me I'm overthinking it. You need a therapist. Ebuka, I bought that.